Okay, so my fourth, oh, they're so cute. My fourth technology that I discovered this last week in science is explore.org. It's live cameras from all around the world of a ton of different things. So it fits in obviously with science. We were using it to look at birds' nests to go along with our bird lessons we were doing about how animals change their environment to fit their needs. So anyway, I discovered this whole website about it now. This is live in China, the cute little pandas. And so it's nighttime where we are, but this is the morning where they are. So when we go to bed, they're active. And then during the school day, they're not active. So anyway, but you can click on bears, and then there are a ton of different bears that you can click on and watch. The other day, there was a mom brown bear and her 3 little babies that were walking around. I also saw some bears trying to catch and grab some salmon in the river, which was really neat. So this is a neat resource to use in your classroom because whatever you are learning about, you can click on them on the videos and give them real-time live information on the animal that you're learning about. You might be able to study and see them do some of the habits or just whatever it is that you're learning. It's so much more interesting than just looking at pictures on Google or reading about it in your science book. You can actually see the live animal as it's happening. There's that. There's polar bear videos, which are amazing. And then if the animals aren't very active, then they do highlights until the next season when they become active. There's birds, which is what we were doing. There's oceans, sanctuaries. It just goes on and on and on. There's so many different cameras. It's so neat. There's NASA, which would work with science. So there's just kind of like endless possibilities with this one. I clicked on Africa last week, and the live camera had a giraffe walking around and eating from the trees. So this is something that during my class when we have their time to work, I have this on the whiteboard playing in the background, and when they are done working, they are allowed to just kind of sit back and relax and check out what animals are up on the screen, if any, because I like their brains to have a little bit of downtime. In my district, we are pretty rigorous. They don't really get to do crafts or anything anymore. I don't know how everyone else's districts are, but their brains are really just worked and worked and worked. So when they can have some downtime, I like to let them have that. The standards that fit with explore.org are these. And I also wrote this site down and gave it to one of my students from last year who he has kind of a yucky home life, as do a lot of the kids at my school, and he's very interested in animals and wants to be a scientist when he grows up and discover a new species of shark in the ocean. That's what he's hoping for. So I wrote this website down for him and told him to look around at home and kind of play around with it because he loves animals, but unfortunately he spends most of his time playing video games like Assassin's Creed. So this can be used by students at home to tie in with what you're learning. You can send it to parents to help get your kids interested in animals if that's something that they show any sort of interest in. Coworkers, you can pass this along to them, and then it's just a wonderful resource to use in your classroom as well.